In the year 218 BC, the world was shaken by the audacity of one man, Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general whose very name made Rome tremble. Hannibal wasn't just a soldier. He was a visionary, a strategist, and above all, a man who dared to attempt the impossible. At that time, Carthage and Rome were bitter enemies locked in the Second Punic War. Rome believed it was untouchable safe behind its borders and armies. But Hannibal had other plans. He wanted to strike Rome in a way no one could imagine, by bringing war directly into the heart of Italy. And how would he do it? By leading his army, tens of thousands of soldiers, cavalry, and astonishingly 37 massive war elephants, straight across the Alps, one of the most treacherous mountain ranges in the world. Imagine the sight: towering cliffs covered in snow, icy winds whipping through the soldiers' clothes, avalanches roaring down the mountainside. Men slipped and fell to their deaths, supplies froze, and even the mighty elephants struggled to keep their footing on the narrow rocky paths. Hannibal's soldiers grumbled. Many thought the journey was madness. But Hannibal pushed forward with fiery determination, reminding his men that beyond those peaks lay the richest prize of all, Rome itself. After weeks of unimaginable suffering, the battered army finally emerged from the mountains into the fertile lands of Italy. Rome was stunned. No enemy had ever crossed the Alps with an army, let alone elephants. The Romans thought their homeland was safe, but now Hannibal was on their doorstep. And then came the battles. At the river Trebia, Hannibal lured the Romans into icy waters where his hidden troops ambushed them. At Lake Trasimene, he staged one of the largest ambushes in history, surrounding the Roman army in mist and slaughtering them. But it was at Cannae in 216 BC that Hannibal cemented his legend. With fewer men, he devised a trap so brilliant it is still studied in military academies today. He allowed the Roman legions to push into his center, then closed in from all sides like a tightening noose. By the end of the day, nearly 70,000 Romans lay dead, an entire army annihilated. Rome was shaken to its core. Mothers whispered Hannibal's name to scare their children into obedience. Hannibal is at the gates. Yet despite all his victories, Hannibal never marched directly on Rome itself. He lacked reinforcements from Carthage, and Rome, refusing to surrender, slowly rebuilt. Over time, Hannibal was forced into retreat. Years later, Rome would strike back, and Hannibal would meet defeat at the Battle of Zama. Still, his daring march across the Alps and his stunning victories remain unmatched in military history. Hannibal proved that no fortress is too strong, no empire too great, and no enemy too powerful for a mind bold enough to defy the impossible. To this day, he is remembered not only as a general, but as the man who brought mighty Rome to the edge of collapse, riding with war elephants through snow and stone.